You know, some things make perfect sense, and then other things make perfect horse sense, which in most cases is even better. Brenda Langendoen will tell you that. She's with Horse Sense for Kids in Fonthill. Brenda, what is your program all about?
Well, it's really about just using, the magic that the horses provide to enrich children's lives in the area. So over, almost 30 years of coaching, I've seen the impacts on so many kids and adults, myself included. And there's so many just therapeutic benefits from being around the horses for our mental health and well-being. And there's such a need for that for kids nowadays, and to be back in nature and to be experiencing that connection with such a beautiful animal. It's just so powerful. And so we just wanted to create a program where we could reach more kids and provide them opportunities that they wouldn't normally have.
You started doing this as sort of, I guess, an event, a once a year event, and then it became a program in 2014. What made you make that decision?
So yeah, just seeing the need in the community. So we started, like I said, I've been coaching for almost 30 years. We started the nonprofit in 2014, and we've been doing a little fundraiser, the annual fundraiser every year, and having some kids come to our camps and our lessons. And there was just such a need for more kids to access it. So we just decided to make it bigger and to become an actual charity and to move forward with that type of programming and focusing on it.
Is this program geared towards at-risk kids?
So we have specific programs for at-risk kids. The event is different. It's our fundraising event, so it's open for the general public. And then we also have a fee-for-service program that's for anybody in the general public that would like to learn to ride and be around horses.
You've mentioned the fundraiser, so let's talk about the Wild West Day. What exactly is happening that day?
Yeah, so it's coming up on Saturday, June the 10th from 4 to 8 p.m. It's at our horse farm at B&R Stables in Fenwick. And it's just a great opportunity to get out and enjoy a horse farm. So we'll have things like horse rides. We'll have opportunities where they can groom horses. We have a petting area with some miniature horses, a miniature donkey, a pig, some goats. So it's kind of a fun place to go in and experience those animals. We'll be having face painting. We'll have a food truck, live music, some country kind of games and those types of things. So just a nice country evening out for a family or for some kids that want to have some fun. And
you're charging a fee to get in, $20 per carload in advance?
Yeah, so if they buy tickets online, it's $20 a carload, and that includes one ticket for it includes 2 tickets that can be used either for the horse rides or face painting. Those are the only 2 events that require additional tickets. Everything else is included with the admission. If you purchase at the gate, it's $25.
Brenda, have these previous Wild West days been a big success?
So yeah, it varies because the weather, we used to do it on the May long weekend and the weather was very variable. So we usually get a lot of families with small kids that come out because it's a great time to bring the kids out and to have them experience, see if they even like being around horses, and then maybe some of them carry on with some of our programs. So we usually get a few hundred people out to the event. So
you have 14 horses right now at B&R?
Yes, we do.
Do you have a favorite? Can you mention a favorite?
Well, I have different favorites for different ways. It's kind of like trying to pick your favorite child, I would imagine. I have one that's my personal. I did that well,
right? Because I've got a son and a daughter, so I can
tricky.
Always say, you're my favorite son.
Oh, yes.
You're my favorite daughter.
I could do maybe my favorite color horse, because we have a lot of different colors.
You also have, do you have miniatures as well?
Yes, we have 2 miniature horses and we have a miniature donkey. Mm-hmm.
And do you also offer riding lessons for people who aren't part of the program?
Yes, so we have riding lessons throughout the year just for the general public, different sessions throughout the year that they can learn, to ride. We teach, the grooming, the saddling, as well as the riding components. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about what you think some of the benefits are for some of these kids who may be at risk.
Well, the first thing we see is that it's just, it's really rewarding for them to be around an animal that just doesn't judge them. Our society is so full of judgments, especially nowadays, and with social media, it's so challenging for kids. And the horses, you treat them well, and they just accept who you are. They don't care how tall or short or, anything about your looks or if you treat them with love and respect, then they treat you the same way. So having this relationship, especially with a 1,000-pound animal, is pretty powerful for these kids. And also being in control of such a large animal, and having that, they're not in control of a lot in their lives. So then to be able to be on the back of a 1,000-pound horse and being able to communicate to it and help understand what you want them to do for you is really powerful and increases confidence and all kinds of really great things.
I can see it, and I know there's a great testimonial on your website. We don't have time to get into Colin's story, but it's a
awesome.
great testimonial.
Yeah.
How can people get their tickets online?
So they can just go to our website, hsfk.ca, short for Horse Sense for Kids, and there's links right on the page, the first page or events page, to be able to buy tickets, and then it also has any other additional information they might need.
Brenda, it sounds like a fantastic day. Thanks for dropping in to tell us more.
Great, thank you so much for having me.